Sigma males, with their unique and unconventional approach to life, often engage in habits that leave those around them scratching their heads in bewilderment. These individuals, distinguished by their self-reliance and independent thinking, embrace behaviors that defy traditional expectations and challenge societal norms. Unlike the mainstream alpha archetype, Sigma males are unbound by conventional social structures, which can make their actions seem perplexing to those who adhere to more traditional ways of thinking. Whether it's their preference for solitude over constant social interaction, their unorthodox methods for achieving personal goals, or their tendency to prioritize inner values over external validation, Sigma males operate on a different wavelength. Their enigmatic habits, such as pursuing solitary hobbies or eschewing typical career paths in favor of passion projects, often leave people questioning their motives and choices. However, these peculiar behaviors are not random. They are integral to the Sigma male's quest for authenticity and personal fulfillment, setting them apart in a world that often prizes conformity. Number 1. Sigma males often confound those around them with their selective approach to friendships. Unlike the typical socialite who values the sheer number of acquaintances, Sigma males take a more discerning approach to forming connections. They don't measure their social worth by the quantity of their friends or social media followers. Instead, they prioritize quality over quantity, investing deeply in a small circle of trusted and loyal friends. This selective nature can sometimes be misinterpreted as aloofness or antisocial behavior, but it's simply a reflection of their values. Sigma males cherish genuine, meaningful relationships and view shallow, superficial interactions as unworthy of their time. They approach friendships with a sense of seriousness and commitment, making sure that each connection is authentic and fulfilling. While others might see their smaller social circle as a drawback, Sigma males see it as a strength, focusing on nurturing relationships that truly matter. This can be confusing for those who equate social success with having a large network, but for Sigma males, having a few close friends is far more rewarding than a multitude of fleeting acquaintances. Number 2. Sigma males are often perceived as aloof or distant due to their preference for solitude. Unlike those who thrive on constant social interaction, Sigma males view solitude as a vital part of their self-recharging process. They consciously seek out time alone not because they are lonely, but because they find solitude to be a source of strength and clarity. For them, solitude is akin to plugging in a phone to recharge. It's a necessary step to restore their energy and maintain their focus. Observing them at a social event, you might see them quietly observing from the sidelines, which can be mistaken for disinterest or detachment. However, this is not the case. Their preference for solitude is a strategic retreat that allows them to reflect, recharge, and prepare for future interactions. They do not view solitude as a negative state, but as a positive, deliberate choice that enhances their well-being. This fundamental difference in how they engage with their own company can be perplexing to those who associate constant social engagement with happiness and success. Number 3. Sigma males often leave people puzzled with their approach to praise and recognition. While many individuals relish the spotlight and bask in the glow of compliments, Sigma males tend to shy away from such accolades. Their reaction to praise is not indicative of low self-esteem or a lack of appreciation, but rather a reflection of their intrinsic sense of self-worth. They believe in letting their actions speak for themselves and do not feel the need for external validation to gauge their success. This mindset can seem odd in a society that places a high value on public acknowledgement and rewards. Sigma males are content with their achievements and do not seek out praise as a measure of their worth. They are more focused on the substance of their accomplishments rather than the superficial approval of others. This can be confusing to those who equate personal satisfaction with public recognition, as Sigma males navigate their own path of self-fulfillment without relying on external validation. Number 4. One of the intriguing quirks of Sigma males is their perfectionism, which often goes unnoticed. Their drive for perfection is a quiet force, simmering beneath their calm exterior. Unlike the overt displays of meticulousness seen in some, Sigma males' pursuit of high standards is more subdued and private. They do not boast about their perfectionist tendencies or obsess over every detail in a public manner. Instead, their standards manifest through a personal and internal drive to achieve excellence. This subtlety can lead to misunderstandings, as their calm demeanor might be interpreted as a lack of ambition or diligence. The perfectionist streak in Sigma males is less about public scrutiny and more about their personal satisfaction. They put immense pressure on themselves to meet their high standards, often without any external acknowledgement. This internalized pursuit of perfection is a significant aspect of their personality, contributing to their enigmatic nature. Number 5, Sigma males can often appear emotionally reserved, which might lead others to misinterpret their feelings. While they may seem stoic or unbothered, they actually experience intense emotions that they prefer to keep private. Their tendency to hide their emotions is not about suppressing them or building emotional barriers, but rather about maintaining their independence and preserving their personal space. In a world that often values open emotional expression, Sigma males' reserved nature can seem puzzling. They do not share their inner emotional world easily, choosing instead to process their feelings privately. This can be confusing to those who are more accustomed to open emotional exchanges and may lead to misconceptions about their emotional state. However, for Sigma males, this reserved approach is simply a way of navigating their emotional landscape, reflecting their preference for introspection and self-reliance. Number 6, Sigma males often find themselves misunderstood due to their minimalistic approach to smiling. Unlike those who frequently use smiles as a social tool, Sigma males are more selective about when and where they express joy. Their smiles are not about conforming to social expectations, but are deeply personal and authentic expressions of genuine happiness. This selectivity can lead others to misinterpret their lack of frequent smiling as a sign of unkindness or discontent. In reality, Sigma males view smiling as a meaningful gesture that should reflect their true feelings rather than a routine social convention. They are not cold or detached, rather, they choose to smile when it genuinely reflects their emotions. This approach to smiling is another aspect of their authentic nature, emphasizing their preference for genuine expressions over superficial social behaviors. Number 7, Sigma males often exhibit a surprising trait of quickly walking away from situations that do not align with their values or interests. Unlike individuals who might stay and engage in prolonged discussions or conflicts, Sigma males are more likely to make a swift exit if they feel uncomfortable, or if the situation does not serve their needs. This behavior is not about rudeness or dismissiveness, but is a reflection of their respect for their own boundaries and comfort zones. To those who are accustomed to navigating social dynamics with patience and effort, Sigma males' abrupt departures can seem perplexing. However, for Sigma males, leaving a situation that feels unproductive or misaligned with their values is a practical way to avoid unnecessary stress and maintain their autonomy. Their approach is efficient and intuitive, highlighting their commitment to personal well-being and their preference for maintaining control over their environment. Number 8, Sigma males are often seen as distant or uninterested because their minds are constantly engaged in deep thought. They are habitual thinkers, always exploring new ideas, solving problems, or contemplating life's mysteries. This intense focus on their inner world can make them appear aloof or detached to those around them. However, this is not an indication of disinterest or rudeness, rather, it reflects their natural state of being. Sigma males prefer to process their thoughts independently and are not inclined toward engaging in superficial small talk. This preference for deep, meaningful conversations can be confusing to those who value constant social interaction. When Sigma males are engaged on a topic that ignites their passion, they can reveal a surprising depth of knowledge and insight. Their apparent distance is simply a reflection of their intrinsic nature and intellectual curiosity. Number 9, Sigma males' inclination towards solitude is often misunderstood. Unlike loneliness, which stems from isolation and a longing for connection, solitude is a conscious choice for Sigma males, a deliberate retreat into their own space for personal recharge and reflection. They view solitude as a vital aspect of maintaining their energy and clarity, much like how one would recharge a phone. Observers might misinterpret their quiet presence at social events as disinterest or aloofness, but for Sigma males, solitude is a necessary and positive part of their life. It allows them to enjoy their own company and process their thoughts without external interference. Their preference for solitude is not about avoiding social interactions, but about valuing their personal space and independence. This aspect of their personality can be puzzling to those who equate social engagement with emotional well-being. Number 10. Sigma males often surprise people with their sense of completeness and satisfaction derived from their own company. In a society that often equates fulfillment with companionship, it can be challenging for others to understand how someone can feel whole without a partner. Sigma males do not seek external validation or companionship to feel complete. Their sense of satisfaction comes from within. They find fulfillment through personal achievements, inner peace, and self-growth, rather than through societal benchmarks of success or relationships. This self-contained sense of completeness can seem unusual to those who view companionship as essential for emotional well-being. Sigma males' approach highlights their ability to find joy and contentment on their own, reinforcing their independent and self-sufficient nature. Number 11. Sigma males are often seen as uninterested due to their aversion to small talk. While many people engage in light-hearted banter as a routine part of social interactions, Sigma males find such conversations to be superficial and lacking in depth. They prefer meaningful dialogues that stimulate their intellect and curiosity. This preference can be confusing to those who see small talk as a normal and necessary social behavior. Sigma males are not incapable of participating in casual conversations, but they choose to invest their time and energy in discussions that offer substantive value. Their disinterest in small talk is not a sign of poor social skills, but rather a reflection of their desire for quality interactions. This can add to their enigmatic nature, as they prioritize depth and significance over routine social niceties. Number 12. Sigma males often exhibit a high degree of self-discipline, which can be perplexing to those who are less accustomed to such rigorous self-control. Their ability to maintain strict personal standards and follow through on their commitments, even in the absence of external accountability, sets them apart. They manage their time and resources meticulously, driven by an internal motivation rather than external pressures or rewards. This strong sense of self-regulation can be confusing to others who may struggle with maintaining similar levels of discipline. For Sigma males, self-discipline is not merely about achieving goals, but is a fundamental part of their identity and personal philosophy. This internal drive ensures they remain focused on their objectives, often leading to significant achievements that might seem effortless from the outside. However, the quiet determination and rigorous self-management they display are central to their success, showcasing their ability to navigate life with a level of control and purpose that many find intriguing yet hard to fully understand. Number 13. Sigma males often avoid conventional social gatherings, preferring more meaningful or intellectually stimulating environments. Their reluctance to participate in typical social events, such as large parties or networking functions, can be baffling to those who thrive on such interactions. Instead of engaging in superficial conversations or networking for personal gain, Sigma males are drawn to settings where they can engage in substantive discussions or pursue activities that align with their interests and values. This selective approach to socializing reflects their preference for quality over quantity and their desire for authentic interactions. While some might view their avoidance of mainstream social events as a form of social withdrawal, it is actually a deliberate choice to focus on more enriching and fulfilling experiences. This aspect of their personality underscores their commitment to maintaining their own standards of engagement and avoiding interactions that do not align with their personal goals or values. Number 14. Sigma males often exhibit a remarkable level of adaptability, which can be confusing to those who prefer more predictable and structured environments. Their ability to thrive in a variety of situations, whether in chaotic or calm settings, reflects their flexible mindset and problem-solving skills. Sigma males are not easily rattled by changes or unexpected challenges. Instead, they view such situations as opportunities to demonstrate their resourcefulness and resilience. This adaptability is not always immediately apparent, as Sigma males tend to handle transitions smoothly and with a quiet confidence. To others, their ability to seamlessly adjust to different circumstances can seem almost effortless or mysterious. This trait highlights their capacity to maintain composure and effectiveness regardless of external conditions, showcasing their internal strength and versatility in navigating life's unpredictability. Number 15. Sigma males often exhibit a strong preference for minimalism, both in their physical surroundings and their lifestyle choices. This inclination towards simplicity can be puzzling to those who are accustomed to more elaborate or materialistic approaches. Sigma males value functionality and efficiency, often opting for streamlined environments and straightforward solutions that minimize clutter and distraction. Their minimalist approach extends beyond physical possessions to include their habits and routines, reflecting a desire to focus on what truly matters to them. This preference for minimalism can be seen as an extension of their commitment to authenticity and their rejection of unnecessary complexities. To those who prioritize abundance or indulgence, Sigma males' minimalist tendencies may seem stark or unconventional. However, for Sigma males, this approach is about creating a life that is clear, purposeful, and aligned with their values, allowing them to maintain clarity and focus in their personal and professional endeavors. Number 16. Sigma males often have a unique approach to problem solving that can leave others bewildered. Their method is characterized by unconventional thinking and a willingness to explore creative or less obvious solutions. Rather than following established protocols or popular methods, Sigma males prefer to think outside the box and come up with innovative strategies that might seem unorthodox to others. This approach is not driven by a desire to be different, but by a genuine interest in finding the most effective and efficient solutions. Their problem-solving process can sometimes be perceived as overly complex or impractical by those who favor traditional methods. However, Sigma males' ability to navigate challenges with their distinctive strategies often leads to surprising and successful outcomes. This unconventional problem-solving style underscores their preference for originality and their capacity to view situations from multiple perspectives, which can be both fascinating and confusing to those who are more accustomed to conventional approaches. Number 17. Sigma males frequently prioritize long-term goals over short-term gratification, which can seem perplexing to those who focus on immediate rewards. Their strategic mindset involves setting and working towards objectives that may not yield results quickly but promise significant long-term benefits. This forward-thinking approach often means that Sigma males are willing to make sacrifices or endure delays in order to achieve their ultimate ambitions. Their patience and commitment to long-term planning can be misinterpreted by others as a lack of urgency or even disinterest in current opportunities. However, Sigma males' dedication to their long-term goals reflects a deep understanding of the value of perseverance and strategic vision. This inclination towards delayed gratification and future-oriented thinking highlights their capacity to stay focused on their broader objectives, even when it requires forgoing immediate pleasures or rewards. Number 18. Sigma males are often perceived as enigmatic due to their preference for privacy and discretion. They tend to keep personal details and inner thoughts closely guarded, sharing only what they choose with a select few. This tendency to maintain a level of mystery can lead others to misjudge their intentions or character, as their reserved nature may be interpreted as secretiveness or aloofness. For Sigma males, privacy is a crucial aspect of their identity, allowing them to retain control over their personal narrative and avoid unnecessary exposure. Their reluctance to reveal too much about themselves is not about deceit or manipulation, but about protecting their sense of autonomy and maintaining their independence. This approach can be challenging for those who value openness and transparency, creating an aura of mystery that adds to the complexity of understanding Sigma males. Their commitment to privacy emphasizes their need for personal space and control over their own life story. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.